The United States, once the most powerful and wealthiest country in the world, is now a desolate shell of its former self.
Today, we will be going through the events that led to this. We'll also share how life has changed within the past 30 years. Let's start from the beginning.
At the start of the Depression in 2008, the United States got involved in World War III, which lasted from 2012 to 2017, and left the economy in a much worse state.
After almost 10 years of peace, a rebel group, not liking how the country was going, decided to take matters into their own hands. The group was able to hack into the military's mainframe, and without realizing it, fired a nuclear missile, which made Illinois completely unlivable.
This started the United States Civil Nuclear War, which lasted from 2027 to 2035, after which we were left with 7 states underwater, 19 states with conditions being unlivable, and less than 3/4 of the land we had before.
After the war, since we were still in a Great Depression, the government basically deserted all lower-class citizens. There wasn't enough money to care for all the wounded or dead, and all the citizens of the United States that didn't have enough money couldn't receive any care from the government.
So between the money and government issues, the people of the country had been split into only the upper and lower class, completely destroying the middle class.
Today in society, people have decent jobs because they have an education, but only because they can afford one. While here in even the more wealthy part of the lower class, kids can be found playing on the streets, and they are only taught by what their parents hand down to them.
Hey, like what you see.
Oh, okay. Here's the modern-day average family. Most families in the United States live in these old shacks or pieces of old houses. Most families consist of only one child per couple.
That's me!
Because they don't have enough to provide for anyone. Before the Civil Nuclear War, there were many scientific advances, including better health, teleporters, and auto potato peelers. But after the war, people became distant from most technology, after seeing firsthand what it could do, while others still use every resource there is, if they have the money. That's why most upper-class citizens have an average life of about 120 years old. But with a family like this, the average lifespan is about 45.
It was 46!
What a lucky man.
Over the past 30 years, fashions haven't changed that much, except for the styles from the 1960s to 2010 have come back here and there. Nowadays, people just wear whatever they can or cannot find. Here is a prime example. Hello, Mr. Fell.
Hello!
I was just wondering why you made this, life decision.
What do you mean?
I was just wondering why, why you do this.
You have a problem with this? Are you calling me fat?
No. No, I'm not, no.
Why, you?
Action.
As of today, there is not as much leisure time as before the Civil and Nuclear War. People today don't have time to have fun. The common man has to spend all of his precious time protecting his property and family. In terms of food, there's not nearly as much as before the war, so people in the poorer sections are forced to resort to stealing from others. In the more rural areas where there is some form of agriculture, people grow their own food, but guard it well.
As you may know, in the areas that were destroyed by the nuclear missiles, life has either died or mutated. All animal life is mutated and becomes strictly carnivorous. Because of this, the government has put up these... Oh,
Man, those mutants are... Oh.
That's our future. It sucks.